Hey guys, it's Ivy and I am doing a my first time tag or my first tag. I'm not really sure which version and it's not about what you think it's about. I actually just filmed a video of this kind of makeup look. It's not really a tutorial, it's more like a get ready with me type of video. So it's my senior portraits kind of look. And the lighting's really off. I know the lighting's not the best. First question. What was your first tweet? I actually don't have a Twitter. I did, actually. I had one, but I never used it. I was never a Twitter person. I don't really know, and I don't have Twitter anymore, so I'm gonna skip on that one. What was your first YouTube video? If you guys, many of you guys probably don't know this, but I actually had a YouTube channel before this one, and I made not too many videos, maybe like 10, and then I decided that I was just going to start over because after those 10 videos, I got my Mac, so I started filming on my webcam, which is a huge upgrade in quality to me back then. So I started this Glitters 08 channel, and I think the first video I have is an introduction, and it's on private. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I don't want to delete it because, I mean, I know it's part of that growth journey. I just don't know because I was talking so slow in that video, and I was getting so frustrated with myself when I tried to watch it, because I just wanted to hear what I wanted to say. So, who was the first person you subscribed to on YouTube? Probably Juicy Star 07 or Blair. I remember it was an OPI kind of haul or maybe review kind of video. And, like, I remember she painted 10 of her fingers 10 different colors. I don't know if that's random, but that's all I remember. And I started watching, I'm pretty sure I started watching her before I started watching Elle. Do you still talk to your first love? I've never had a first love, like, never ever had a first love. So, no. He doesn't exist. What was your first alcoholic drink? I am not 21, but I will be 18 very, very soon. So next year when I go back to China, I can technically drink, but I'm not going to because I just don't, I don't know about cocktails, but like in terms of beer and wine, I can't stand it. Especially beer. I don't like beer. I don't know. Maybe it's a thing and once I get older, I'll like it, but it's just not my thing right now. What was your first job? I actually have never ever had a job in my whole entire life. I really want a job, but I don't have one. What was your first car? Once again, I don't drive. I don't have a car yet. But if my dad were to buy me a car, it would probably, I feel like I sound so spoiled right now. I've never had a job, and if I were to get a car, my dad would buy me, but no, it's because it's more complicated than simply my first car is probably, I'm gonna probably get a second-handed, Beetle or Bug, I don't know what they're called. Yeah, the convertible kind, in like a baby blue color, because I love that color, but I mean, I'm sure I won't. My taste will change once I graduate from college and stuff. But I mean, as my first car, I don't want anything too fancy and anything like that. But my dad has said that he wanted to buy me a Mini Cooper, which I did not like until this year. Like, I absolutely hated the way they look. Who was the first person to text you today? My carpool texting me that she is here to pick me up. She's actually the first person that texts me every single morning. So yeah, I literally do not text very often, and yeah, I pretty much don't have many friends, so. Who was the first person you thought of this morning? That probably has to be my carpool too, because, I mean, when I get her text, I would naturally think about her, but, I mean, when I first wake up in the morning, I'm not exactly thinking, so. Who was your first grade teacher? Okay, this I actually do not remember either. I feel like this tag is so horrible, but my first grade teacher was, I did go to first grade in China, so she was Chinese, and I honestly have no idea whatsoever. I do remember my 4th grade teacher was Miss Goldberg, and then my 3rd grade teacher was Mrs. It's a really weird name, and I'm not sure how it is, but it's something like Mardonado, I don't know, something along those lines. It was something that was pretty difficult to pronounce, and I can't remember exactly, but those were my 3rd and 4th grade teachers. I don't really remember my 1st or 2nd grade teacher, so yeah. I guess Chinese is harder to remember than English, or maybe it's just because I was older, but anyway. Where did you go on your first ride on an airplane? DC, actually. I was 3. And I went to DC. So, because, you know, it's the capital, and went to see the White House and stuff like that. So, who was your first best friend, and do you still talk? My elementary school best friend was a girl named Jade, and she was just the cutest thing ever. Like, ever since when I was really little, I called, like, some of my friends cute, like, adorable cute. Like, I don't know, they just look like babies to me, which sounds horrible, but I promise it's a good thing. They might not think so, but to me it is. Like, I'm not trying to insult anybody or anything like that. So Jade was the first person that I called cute because she was just literally the cutest thing ever. Like, this might be really weird to call your friends, like, cute, but, like, she had, like, this little bun, and it was just, like, it was so adorable. So yeah, I have lost contact with her completely because I'm no longer in the state that I went to elementary school in. I mean, did you guys have, like, that third friend that was kind of, like, fighting with you for your best friend when you were little? I'm sure everybody had that. Where was your first sleepover? I actually don't think I've never had a sleepover in elementary school. Or before that, kindergarten. So probably either at my friend Alexis's house or Carla's house. They were my two best friends in middle school, and I actually should remember this because it was a big deal because, like, 7th grade for a sleepover is, like, kind of late. But I really don't. But I've had way too many sleepovers after the first sleepover to remember. I'm pretty sure the first one was Alexis's house. What was the first thing you did this morning? The first thing I did this morning was to go pee. Actually, technically, I turn on my faucet, and it takes a while to turn warm. So, which is a waste of water, but I turn on the faucet first, and then I pee, and then I wash my hands and wash my face. That's my little morning routine there for you. What's the first concert you ever went to? I actually have never, ever been in a concert, ever. Like, never. What was your first broken bone? I've never broken a bone. I've been pretty lucky not to break a bone. I've definitely gotten injured. I've gotten stitches down here and then on the side of my lip. What was your first piercing? I actually don't have a piercing, which is so probably odd to most of you. I don't even have my first ear piercing, which I've been wanting to get. I'm sorry this light in this corner is just, like, out of control, but I honestly don't know how I can control that. You guys can deal with this little... I feel like this is, like, divine intervention, you know? Like, something's coming out of the light. I don't know if that's offensive to anybody, but just ignore this. This is actually kind of cool. Like, my hand is, like, coming out of the clouds, you know? Isn't that kind of cool? Like, yeah. Anyway, what was the first movie you remember seeing? I honestly have no idea. Like, my first movie, like, how long ago was that? I don't remember. What was your first detention? I've never had detention. Yay. Anyway, oh, my friend was just telling me that when she sees Asians, like, posing, they always, like, go like this. Like, Asians from Asia, not so much, like, Asian Americans. But, like, this is a thing in China, like, it's just, like, cute. It's like, yeah, like, I don't know. I see people doing this all the time. I mean, it's fun to do it, but I wouldn't actually pose like this for a serious picture because I think it's kind of silly. But yeah, it doesn't mean, like, anything as far as I know of. It just means, yeah, so... Yeah. What's your first roommate? I've never had a roommate in my life because I haven't gone to college yet. What was the first sport you were involved in? Actually, like, on a team. I've never been on a sports team. I'm not very a sport-oriented person. I'm very, like, awkward, and my balance and hand-eye coordination is just horrible. And yeah, so probably, this is such an Asian thing to say, but probably ping pong because I used to play with my dad, and he's really good at it. Or badminton. That's one of my favorite, like, sports, but no school has a badminton team, which, like, literally makes me so upset because, like, if I were to ever play a sport, that would be it. Literally, like, son, can you, like, go away? What is the first thing that you do when you get home? The first thing that I do when I get home, I go to my room, turn on my computer, probably, and try to do my homework while watching Netflix. That's my typical day for you. When was your first kiss? Embarrassingly, I have never had a first kiss in my whole entire life. Hopefully that was a fun tag for you guys. I had fun answering the questions, and this light is finally kind of going away. Yeah, I have to go on and do my homework. Check out my senior portraits get ready video down below. See you guys in my next video, and I hope you guys all have a great day as I fix my hair. Anyways, so yeah, see you guys later. Bye.